सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
Taehyung and Jungkook were in the same friend circle in college. Seeing that their close friends were dating, they never really interacted with each other directly, except when Jungkook would reach out to help of Omega's clumsy self. The alpha was quite around him with a natural expression. Taehyung had heard that Jungkook was very playful and wild, but he never got to see that. The alpha's presence always fastered his heart rate. Jungkook had a unique scent that drove Taehyung. 1 year after college, Taehyung's parents bought him Jungkook's proposal. They had no objection. He liked Jungkook and didn't mind spending his life with that tattooed alpha. But after the wedding, through Taehyung's heart broke. Why? Jungkook said he would sleep in the guest room from now on. Taehyung was disappointed. Usually, after marriage, the alpha would seal the relationship with a mating mark. Did Jungkook not want this marriage? Was it forced? His cold nature, including him going to work early and come home late. Jungkook was in general cold. He would only respond with a yes or no. They really feel burdened in their relationship. Everyone who knew Jungkook, he told them that the Alpha was very good person and sweet as well. Theon doesn't understand why Jungkook is always avoiding him. One day, Theon got out of shower and wearing a long, loose shirt with no pants. Jungkook had just gotten home and glared at him. What the Theon? Can't you wear some pants? Did you forget? You're not staying alone. I Jungkook growled because he stormed off to his room and didn't come out the entire night. They feel bad. Did Jungkook hate him that much? But the truth was, the Alpha really loved his Omega. Jungkook was just afraid to himself around him. He was afraid he would force Theon against him will, and so he kept his distance. He wanted to keep Theon innocent as long as he could. 6 months passed without them even knowing. Jungkook came home early that day. He had to pack to go on 2 days business trip to Daegu. It was the chance for a lifetime to bag this client. Jungkook was excited. If the meeting went well, then he could cross out the things he wanted in his bucket list career-wise. But when he entered the house, he is hit by the scent of Taehyung heat. His alpha insists kick him, urge him to mate with his omega. Jungkook doesn't want to take advantage of Taehyung. That was, but just to be sure, he goes in to check up Taehyung and see the omega shivering with a high fever. The both of them never experienced red or heat after marriage. Jungkook's heart hurts seeing the boy whimpering in his sleep. Jungkook called up and canceled all the meetings he had with the client, who was very displeased with the alpha lack of professionalism. But Jungkook cared. No. Why? Because his Omega need him. Jungkook then goes out to buy chocolate, ice cream, snacks, basically all sort of comfort food, eating bad, painkillers. Taehyung was so weak that he could not build a nest for himself, and so the alpha helped him. Jungkook took care of his omega for an entire day before the symptoms subsided. The alpha ran Taehyung a cold bath and helped him with it. He cleaned up the omega with a wet towel. Jungkook had to control his urge to not attack that weak omega. He didn't want to do anything, even if Taehyung begging him to meet him. Jungkook knew it was just his he talking. Whenever they did decide to meet him, they want them both to want it by their conscious right mind. Jungkook was there for every pain, for every of slick they leaked out, for every begging. It took 2 days for Taehyung to get out of his dizzy zone. Then, when Taehyung realized that the alpha took care of him, Taehyung blushed. Thank you. Jungkook hung with a soft smile. Are you sure? Are you okay now? Taehyung nodded, and Jungkook takes their plate to wash them. Taehyung was still a bit tired. Jungkook's phone buzzes and they take it to hand it to the alpha when he see the message pop up for Namjoon, his boss being to Taehyung's decision to stay home instead of going to Daegu and take care of his omega. Taehyung's eyes widened when he realized that Jungkook gave up on one of the biggest opportunity to take care of him instead. Why did you do that? Taehyung is crying when Jungkook entered the living room from the kitchen. The alpha saw Taehyung sitting in the couch, his phone in the Omega's hand. I will have call Yoongi or my mom for help. Why did you do this? You worked so hard for this deal. Taehyung is upset. Jungkook sighed as he sat next to Taehyung and hold his hand. Nothing is more important to me than you. The eyes widened as he looked at the alpha. I can get another deal anytime, but can I get another you? Is it what compromising your pain for a job? No. And about your calling Hyung and mom, you're not their responsibility anymore. You're mine. You belongs to me. You are my responsibility, and I will not let anyone take that away from me. What are you saying? Jungkook smiled a little, saying, Taehyung looked. It was like a child who was promised tons of candy but didn't believe it was true. I'm saying, Jungkook cupped the Omega face. I love you, my Omega. A tear rolled down from Tae's cheeks. I love you too, my Alpha. Jungkook kisses the Taehyung forehead before crossing his lips over Taehyung's neck. Can I mark you and make you mine officially? Yes, they say, and before he knew it, he was pulled into a passionate kiss by his cold alpha husband.